Hello, and welcome to this Miklix video where I'm going to show you how to defeat the boss called Promised Consort Radahn in Enir-Ilim in Elden Ring. As you probably know, bosses in Elden Ring are divided into 3 tiers. From lowest to highest, field bosses, greater enemy bosses and finally demigods and legends. Promised Consort Radahn is 1 tier higher than all other bosses in Shadow of the Erdtree, as he is considered a god, not a demigod. He is the final boss of the expansion and must be defeated in order to conclude the story. So, there are hard bosses, very hard bosses, and then there is this guy. This is the only boss in the entire base game and expansion combined that actually got me to change my spec. Well, good thing I had saved up all those larval tiers. His huge health pool, relentless aggressiveness, and massive area of effect attacks was a combination that after I don't even know how many failed attempts just couldn't match with the spec and gear I had been using so far. I actually was rather close to killing him at one point and would have with a couple of more hits, but after several hours of wiping on him afterwards, I just couldn't be bothered anymore. I tried a few different options, before I finally found a very successful combination. The Antspur Rapier has innate scarlet rot build-up and with blood affinity it has great blood loss build-up as well. The Verdigris Greatsheild that more dropped is the most damage blocking thing in the entire game, as far as I have been able to figure out. And with the Antspur Rapier being a rapier, it can be used without lowering the shield. After respecing to actually allow me to wield these items effectively, I was amazed at how well this approach worked. The shield pretty much negated the boss damage output, or at least reduced it to a level similar to much lesser bosses. And the combination of scarlet rot and blood loss made quick work of his huge health pool as well. It was so efficient in fact, that I regret not killing more and taking his shield way sooner. I feel many other boss fights would have been easier with this combination. But having said that, I do feel like it was almost too efficient. It did make the final boss feel easier than I think it should have. But then again, after having spent many hours dying by his sword, I didn't really care anymore. And now for the usual boring details about my character. I play as a mostly dexterity build. My melee weapon is the Antspur Rapier with blood affinity and I also wore the Verdigris Greatsheild. I was level 224 in Scadutree Blessing 19 when this video was recorded, which I think is reasonable for this boss. I'm always looking for the sweet spot where it's not mind-numbing easy mode, but also not so difficult that I will be stuck on the same boss for hours. Anyway, this is the end of this Promised Consort Radahn video. Thanks for watching. Check out the YouTube channel or Miklix.com for more videos. You could even consider being completely awesome by liking and subscribing. Until next time, have fun and happy gaming!